Hello, I'm Mayor Katjana Ballantyne. I'm running for re-election to continue making a difference in the lives of Somerville residents. I'm running to protect the progress we've made against the direct threats from Washington and an unsteady economy. Under my leadership, we've added nearly 1,000 affordable housing units in the development pipeline while supporting seniors, veterans, and youth. We've created new jobs and we're rebuilding infrastructure, streets and sidewalks to make them safer. I've opened new parks with green space and we've planted trees. There's much more to do, but we've made real progress towards my vision of an inclusive, equitable Somerville where we can all thrive together. My experience as an immigrant taught me that while many fear differences, diversity can also encourage respect and understanding. I've worked for 35 years in international supply chain management, startups, nonprofits, and as an elected official. I served 8 years as a city councilor, twice elected city council president. My community and political experience has taught me to lead inclusively. To be inclusive can be messy, but community buy-in and shared purpose make better results. My executive experience allowed me to successfully manage COVID recovery in Somerville. I created the systems that we needed to approve and commit over $77 million in federal ARPA funding to local programs for housing, food assistance, healthcare for struggling local residents and families, while at the same time, my administration continued providing core city services, like trash pickup, supporting seniors and veterans, and rebuilding our infrastructure. My financial reforms in City Hall earned Somerville her first AAA bond rating, which was just renewed for a third year in a row. This is a first in Somerville history. I reduced our costs to borrow, so I've been able to tackle many large infrastructure projects that are long overdue. For example, I'm rebuilding our city streets to improve traffic flow, safety, and sustainability. I'm overhauling the Somerville Ave and Spring Hill sewers, and I'm building a massive Poplar Street pump station to end flooding. We've installed life-saving bike lanes, speed humps, and pedestrian crossings. And I've opened and expanded 4 public green spaces, and I've planted more than 1,800 new trees, following our native species ordinance, which I proposed as a councilor. And I've increased rodent control programs. I'm proud that I created pay equity in our city jobs while adding good private sector jobs. I've done that by renegotiating our major union contracts and by developing our local economy. This year, I've increased the school budget by 7.4% and increased education funding by 34% since 2022. My FY26 school budget passed by a unanimous vote of the school committee, funding student and teacher success as other communities face cutbacks. I've invested nearly $8 million in early childhood care and after-school programs to help working families balance work and home life. But I'll say it again, that progress in our city's finances and our Somerville values are at risk for an uncertain economy and threats from Washington. So I'm standing up for Somerville, and I've prepared us to stand strong together. To protect our budget, I've focused on affordability and economic development to create revenue. And I've designed a very efficient budget to ensure that we can provide core city services without new federal funding. And I'm proud that my FY26 budget was passed by the City Council without a single cut. I'm also suing the Trump administration to defend our constitutional rights and to ensure that we receive the federal funding that has already been committed to us. Trump's threats to block our funding is an unconstitutional attempt to force Somerville to use our police for mass deportation. Our welcoming policies are legal. They allow Somerville police to focus on local public safety and I'm going to keep it that way. It would be an honor to continue serving as your mayor. I respectfully ask for your vote on September 16th. Thank you.